My name is Nathan Shorts. I'm the lead artist and the community manager for HumaNature Studios.
And what are you guys showing off here at PAX West 2018?
We're showing ToeJam and Earl Back in the Groove.
So, for fans of the series, how long has this franchise kind of been away from the gaming scene?
Gosh, it's been at least 15 years. The last one came out in '02, but really the one that we're referencing came out in '91. So it's been a while.
So when you're sitting down to kind of recreate the characters, did you put up the old sprites from the 16-bit day for inspiration, or did you kind of have your own take on the art style?
I definitely wanted to give my own take. Something that ToeJam Earl maybe has been kind of known for is having a different kind of style for each release, and so I gave my own spin, but we definitely immerse ourselves in the first two games before we really dove in to the rest of pre-development and then full on.
And, the characters are funny. The art style kind of lends to being goofy and funny. So, how are you going to take what was maybe sometimes juvenile humor in the '90s and reappropriate it for the 2018 kind of style of a game?
Right. Yeah. So, especially the first and second game, it was very satirical, very social commentary, caricatures of Earthlings. We kept quite a few of the originals, but we kind of updated a couple of them. We had a bunch of fan suggestions for kind of modern caricatures of everyday people. But yeah, we didn't want to shy away from kind of the weirdness of 90s humor, and if anything, we kind of leaned into that because that kind of sets us apart.
It really feels like there's a lot of either games that are coming out that are inspired by games that we were playing when we were growing up, or in your case, like you're actually rebooting a game that you were playing when you were growing up as a kid. What do you think it is about where we are right now as like developers and how old we are as our generation is looking back and that's lending to such success for these reboots?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with nostalgia, but a lot of it also has to do with just like the memories that we made when playing these games, and it kind of lends into the sorts of genres and the sorts of experiences we want to have now, not just by ourselves or with friends, but also with the new generation. A lot of the folks that were playing ToeJam Earl back in the day now have kids, and so they want to share that sort of bonding that they had with their own parents back then.
And talking kind of from a tech standpoint, what engine is this game going to be running on?
Unity.
Okay, cool. And that's kind of allowed you to port it to a bunch of different platforms. Or which platforms are we going to see the game release on?
Yeah, we'd like to come to all major platforms. Right now we're focusing on PC, Mac, Linux, Switch, definitely PS4, Xbox One.
This feels like a game that would do really well on Switch, but then people say that about a lot of games, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a co-op game, so if you have a platform that comes with two controllers automatically, it's kind of hard to shy away from that.
And are you guys doing anything from a gameplay perspective that, to kind of modernize the title or make it feel a little different than the other ones, or are you staying true to the core of the franchise?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to make it feel like you're coming home to an old ToeJam and Earl, but we messed with the pacing a little bit. The old one was a bit slower. I feel like a lot of people want to get through the game a little quicker now. We've added a couple things that bring it into the 21st century, save files, stats for the characters. We really want you to beat this game over and over again, and not think that you'll be trying to beat it forever.
Awesome. And do you guys have a release date or a release window yet for the game?
We're shooting for November.
Okay, cool. And where can we find out more about the game?
You can go to tjebackinthegroove.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at ToeJam Earl. And we are also on Twitch at ToeJam _Earl.